walking off my tired feet, a pounding 42nd Street to be in a show. Broadway, baby, learning how to sing and dance and wait for that one big chance to be in a show. Gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark, from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday, maybe, all my dreams will be repaid. Heck, I'd even play the maid to be in a show. Say, Mr. Producer, I'm talking to you, sir. I don't need a lot, only what I've got, plus a tube of grease paint and a follow spot, and just a Broadway baby, slaving at the 5 and 10, dreaming of that great day when I'll be in a show. Oh, oh, oh. Broadway baby, making rounds all afternoon and eating had a greasy spoon to save on my dough. My tiny flat, there's just my cat, a bed and a chair. Still, I'll stick it till I'm out of bill all over Times Square. Someday, maybe, if I kick it long enough, I can get to strut my stuff. I'm working for a nice man like a Ziegfeld or Weissman in a great big Broadway show.
Yeah, Jane Arthur.
That's how I wanted to open this show tonight. Actually, no, you're right, Michael. That was your
That was
idea.
what, you had a different idea.
I had something else in mind, and we switched them.
Well, I said if you're bringing Jane Arthur, it seems like a mistake not to have her do that. That's why.
It would be a mistake to not have her do that. Absolutely. So, how are you tonight, Michael? Okay, that's all right. Don't answer that.
No, you know what?
It's going to be a long answer.
No, it's busy, but you know what? You know what was great? Today is the last day of winter.
Oh. So tomorrow, Jane was
Tomorrow
right.
is the first day of spring.
Is the first day of spring.
So things are looking up, Bob. Things are looking up.
They are looking
I
up.
think 6 o'clock tomorrow night or something like that, it becomes spring.
Yeah, look at everybody tuning in tonight. I got to wear my spring jacket.
A little early.
This was the jacket that during COVID I ordered that I didn't know was coming from China or something because I waited for 6 weeks for it. And then I got a little package in the mail that was like this. I thought maybe I ordered a packet of socks. It looked like I ordered a thing of like 3 pair of socks.
It really did.
And I opened them up, and it's this jacket. It's vacuum packed into this space, like smaller than a brick.
It looks also like
And
those bricks of coffee you get from where they're vacuum packed and you open it up and it goes.
It was like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it took me like an hour or more with a steamer to try to get it to look like an actual piece of clothing.
And we know how much you love to steam clothes, so.
Yeah, don't we though?
Yeah.
So, anyway, we have quite a fun show tonight. I love all the songs in tonight's show. We're covering a lot of different musicals than we normally cover in our Broadway show. Tonight we've got something, that was Jane doing a number from Follies. We've got Music Man, Avenue Q, How to Succeed in Business, State Fair, Phantom of the Opera, Little Shop of Horrors, Cabaret, Damn Yankees, Mac and Mabel, and West Side Story. So there you have it. And I'm going to say hi to everybody after this next song because I'm going to need to take a deep breath after this one. Anyway, I have back my friend. I have not done this song in 20 years, and I am so glad. Well, anyway, I'm not going to talk about the song. Let's just talk about everything here. My friend Kurt Buckler is going to talk about coming to New Hope. How did you feel about coming to New Hope?
Oh, you're gonna have to pull the microphone way up because no one's gonna hear a thing you say. All the way up to the like. See how it's in front of my face? All the way up. Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
I love coming to New Hope. New Hope's like a second home.
But how long have you been coming down to New Hope?
Since 1990.
There you go.
So, old Odette's, the Bucks County Playhouse. Many a time, but haven't done this song since 1983.
That was my next question. I love that when you said.
Sorry.
Go, please.
It's the first show I ever did. I was Winthrop, Peru. My father directed. Then I got to play the mayor, and then I finally got to play Hill.
That's excellent. I'm glad you got to do this role.
It's one of my favorite shows.
Challenge. And when you said you were going to do this, my immediately thought went to Bob has to play it. Yeah. So this is great.
And I said, I want to go over it one more time before we go live. And they go, where's no more time? We have to just do it. So
we're just going to roll.
All right. Well, they're ready for Kurt Buckler.
Well, either you're closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you are not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friends. Right here, I say trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a billiard puller. Certainly mighty proud to say I'm always mighty proud to say. I consider that the hours I spend with the cue in my hand are golden. Help me cultivate horse sense with a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever take and try to give an ironclad lead to yourself from a three-rail billiard shot? But just as I say it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a ball-climb game, I say that any boo can take and shove a ball in a pocket. And I call that sloth, the first big step on the road to the depths of degradé. I say first, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pitchback suit. And listen to some big out-of-town Jasper here to tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trotting race, no, but a race where they set down right on the horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy setting on Dan Patch, making blood boil, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in the table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B that rhymes with P and it stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. I say your young men will be frittering away their noontime, supper time, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket. Never mind getting dandelions pulled or the screen door patched or the beefsteak pounded. Never mind pumping any water till your parents are caught with a cistern empty on a Saturday night. Now that's trouble. Yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm thinking of the kids in the Knickerbocker, sure till young ones. Peeking in the pool hall window after school, you got trouble. Folks right here in River City, rubble with a capital T that rhymes with P and it stands for pool. Now all you folks are the right kind of parents, and I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around that hall? They'll be trying out Bevo, trying out Q-Bems, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette fiends, and bragging all about how they're gonna cover up a telltale breath with sense. And one fine night, they leave the pool hall heading for the dance in the Armory, liberty men and scarlet women, and ragtime. Shameless music that'll grab your son, your daughter in the arms of the jungle, animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the idle brain is the devil's playground trouble. Right here in River City. With a capital T, it rhymes with P and it stands for pool. We surely got trouble. Right here in River City. Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school. Our children gonna have trouble. Mothers of River City, heed that warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The minute your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger, a dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he starting to memorize jokes from Captain Billy's Whiz Bang? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell and so's your old man. Well, if so, my friends, you got trouble right here in River City. With a capital T, it rhymes with P and it stands for pool. We surely got trouble right here in River City. Remember the Maine, Plymouth Rock, and the Golden Rule. Oh, we got trouble We're in terrible, terrible trouble. That game where the 15 number ball's the devil's tool. Oh yes, we got trouble, trouble, trouble. Oh yes, we got trouble here. We got big, big trouble with a T. Rhymes with P. It stands for pool.
Kurt Buckler.
Thank you. Wow.
Thank you,
That is
Kurt.
so much
Thank
fun.
you so much.
So much fun, Kurt. Thank you for being here and thank you for doing that. Anyway. Hi, Judy Jones, and hi, Dottie Rudnick, and Rachel, and everybody I see out there. Marjorie's with us, yes. And Pat, the store, is down there in South Jersey. I know Jimmy Two Canes, Mary Helen. You guys are just amazing for tuning in week after week after week. This is actually show number 277 since we started on May 3rd of 2020. And I'm glad that we're doing Broadway. We're doing Broadway tonight. We did Oscars last week. We're doing Broadway because we have a bunch of Broadway shows we're actually going to go see. I'm going to get caught up in a bunch of Broadway shows in a couple weeks. And you have a hit running there at the Playhouse right now too, Michael. Tell them about that while I'm getting my music ready.
It's called Hard Road to Heaven, and it's a country musical written by real writers from Nashville. The guy that wrote, one of the songwriters is named Marty Dodson, and he wrote for Kenny Chesney and the Rascal Flatts and Billy Currington and I'm trying to think, Carrie Underwood. He's a big time songwriter. He's super super cool. So that's there until Sunday. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen?
Oh, I'm going to go. I'm going to see it on Saturday. Yes.
Oh, good.
For the matinee.
Good.
So hi Enid and Roger and Jan Ellen, yay! And Candy's out there watching us, and also Mike Adoloff and Bennett Lee. Anyway, welcome back to the show, the wonderful Nancy Follander.
Nancy.
Michael's going to adjust your camera.
Oh, I know. I gotta fix it.
He's going to adjust the camera because that man that sang before you, I think you know him. He's much taller.
Much better.
All right.
It's a lot of running around tonight. You know, we have different heights in the studio.
We have a lot going on. Jerry Wachinski's watching too, and Christy Erickson and Cousin Patty in Florida. Anyway,
Cool.
So this is a song from Avenue Q.
But you know, Bob, like a lot of movies are made into musicals these days, and this song or this show actually has some really.
Trying to figure out why your camera's frozen. Hold on.
Am I frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen.
I see it.
See it on YouTube.
I am
see it.
frozen too.
Oh, I see it.
It's still on YouTube.
I'm out.
Oh,
Oh.
Weird.
Frozen in time.
Yeah, frozen.
I think we're good, Bob. Why don't you carry
Okay,
on
we're
with
back,
the
we're
song?
back, we're back,
We'll
we're
bring
back.
Michael back.
all right.
So you know, there's some really great lyrics.
Hold
in
on
it.
1 second. You're not back.
That's strange.
I don't know what's going on tonight with the.
Hey, Bob, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Everything's good on here. We can see Nancy and we can see you. So
Great.
if you just want to continue with the song, and then we'll figure out Michael behind the scenes.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna just log out and come back in.
So I just think there's some really terrific lyrics in Avenue Q, and sometimes you can lose sight of it because the show's so funny and it involves puppets and the adult Sesame Street, it's called. There is a song, the lyrics sung by one of Kurt's old good friends, Ann Harada, that says, the more you love someone, the more you want to kill them. But that's not the song I'm singing. The song that I am singing, though, I do envision outside of Avenue Q. I think it belongs like in a rom-com movie where, you know, the couple meets, they fall instantly in love, then they get to know each other a little bit, and then they break up because now they know each other a little bit. And during that breakup, I'd like to hear this as a soundtrack in between. There's a fine, fine line between a lover and a friend. There's a fine, fine line between reality and pretend. And you'll never know till you reach the top. top if it was worth the uphill climb. Oh, there's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. There's a fine, fine line between a fairy tale and a lie. There's a fine, fine line between you're wonderful and goodbye. I guess if someone doesn't love you back, it isn't such a crime. Oh, there's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. And I don't have the time to waste on you anymore. I don't think you even know what you're looking for. For my own sanity, I've got to close the door and walk away. There's a fine, fine line between together and not. There's a fine, fine line between what you wanted and what you got. You've got to go after what you want while you're still in your prime. 'Cause there's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of your time. Isn't that a nice one? Thank you,
Thank you,
Bob.
Nancy.
Love that show. Love that
Thank you,
song.
everybody out there.
Michael works with one of the producers of the original
I
show.
do. I work with one of the original producers, Robin Goodman. Yeah.
And hi, Ed McLaughlin down there in North Carolina watching us, and Debbie Gwynn, another friend of ours. We also want to wish Sue DiCrescente a happy birthday a day in advance. I know it's tomorrow, and I know you're watching. And I also want to do a shout out to my friends Joan and her sister Rose who are watching, along with daughter Terry and Brian. Love you guys. I'm so glad to know you're all together watching us tonight. Hi, Terry Fenningham. And also our friend Sharon Popkin, if she's watching. It's her birthday tomorrow, too. So, Michael,
I'm going
you
to
have
ask
a
you
song.
Can I have you skip over me for a while? I'm still recovering from my computer being down. So can you just move on to Jane?
I can do Jane.
And then I'll come in after Jane because I'm,
Yep.
yeah.
And I can also talk about, we have, I forgot the date. What's it, we have two shows in April. The April shows are the 9th. No, they're not the 9th. They're the 2nd. Oh, so we have 3 shows in April, 2, 16, and 30. And I think 2 of them, I'm waiting for this to be confirmed, but I think I'm going to have 2 groups come up from Asbury Park that you have never seen before. Some of these amazing, talented people I get to work with on Tuesday nights down there. You're gonna, we're trying to make a road trip, some road trip weeks. Some will be familiar and some will not. Most of them will not. Anyway, Jane is back. I don't know well, I don't know. I'm not going to talk about the technical stuff. Whatever, Michael will figure it out.
You know, Bobby, you know who this song makes me think of? Margaret Whiting.
It does, me too, because of that story when she was.
For the cabaret.
I'm in front of you. When she was doing her show, she used to tell a story about how she would mix up the lyrics of this song, and she told me the words that she would say when she got mixed up, and they were hysterical. But anyway, tomorrow is the first day of spring, and we are 10 minutes away from the Hammerstein house. So let's do something by Rodgers and Hammerstein.
I'm as restless as a willow in a windstorm. I'm as jumpy as a puppet on a string. Oh, why should I have spring fever when I know it isn't spring? I am starry-eyed and vaguely discontented. like a nightingale without her song to sing. Oh, why should I have spring fever when I know it isn't spring? I keep wishing I were somewhere else, walking down a strange new street, hearing words that I have never heard from a man I've yet to meet. I'm as busy as a spider spinning daydreams. I'm as giddy as a baby on a swing. Oh, I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on the wing, but I feel so gay in a melancholy way that it might as well be spring. It might as well be spring. I keep wishing I were somewhere else, walking down a strange new street, hearing words that I have never heard from a man I have yet to meet. I'm as busy as a spider spinning daydreams. I'm as giddy as a baby on a swing. Oh, I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on the wing, but I feel so gay in a melancholy way that it might as well be spring. It might as well be spring.
Jane Arthur. Thank you, Jane. It might as well be spring. It's tomorrow.
And you look so nice in your spring dress there and everything, Jane. Jane, for those of you who don't know Jane, by the way, I want to say I had Dave Rickel, and I also saw Michelle Mercado and Frank out there, and Joiners with us tonight too.
Hi,
Thank you
Ed.
guys for all
Hi.
tuning in. Jane was for all the for 10 of the 21 years that I was at the wonderful place called Odette's in New Hope, the old Odette's before the flood in 2006. Until the very last night, Jane was with me. Jane was at the bar, and she would sing occasionally. I know most of you know that, but if those of you don't, now you do. So Jane is very special, and we have a long history. And Kurt, who's also in the show tonight, Kurt also goes back to our Odette's alumni. Hi, Jonathan Brantley, and everybody else that's watching us out there. Michael, shall we do our song now?
Let's do this now. I know. We had every song we're doing tonight, Bob, you and I have not done together ever.
I know, that's what's nice about tonight's show. So we have a lot of songs that
Yeah.
We've never done on the show. We've never done, and then we have some.
Yeah.
We have a couple little favorites in there that you've heard before.
I mean, we just threw this together right before this show, and
We're gonna do it again.
we're gonna try it anyway. So
But I love this song. I never
it's
get
Frank
to do this
Lesser.
song.
It's Frank Lesser, right?
Yeah,
So there you go.
Frank Lesser, the man that wrote that band song called "Baby It's Cold Outside." Terrible. The song he sang with his wife. It's so not terrible. It's so funny. I laughed when people said that they were banning that from the radio. The first thing I did when I got anywhere is I played it.
Yeah, well, you know,
So that
times
was
have
that.
changed.
Anyway.
You
What's
need
that?
you need consent now. So just saying. You have that cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's that bold, brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart, I've but to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart. I take heart to see the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet with that slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart, I got to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart. I take heart to see the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet with that slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Yeah, Voda Rogers loves it too.
Yeah.
And Ernest is out there too.
Nice. Nice. Good to see them all.
That's a fun song. We should do that on Friday nights.
Oh, we
sometimes.
should. You know, we threw in a repeat there that I didn't know was coming.
Well, that's why I was looking up. I was like, hopefully you're reading my mind, because I was having too much fun with that to just end it. We had to do a little more of it. And I think you agree. So the next song, oh, wait, before, it's from, I'm not going to tell you the show, but if I give you this, you'll know. It's that show.
Just
Right, Bill Souter? He knew
Give
right
me
away.
a second. I got some work to do here. Hold on.
Wait for the chandelier.
Well, hopefully it's just your computer, because when Comcast offered me to go up another speed in the internet, I said anything that will make our show even better, and I took it. So
I
that
don't
would
know,
be-
but Christian says I'm not synced properly, so I don't know.
Well, that's another issue.
I know. Maybe I need to restart the computer, and I could do that actually.
You can do that.
I could do that, maybe?
I can.
Christian will text me any sound changes while I restart my machine. How does that sound?
The only
Christian?
thing is
Christian's
that-
like going yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The only thing is, okay, yeah, there's a duet after the next thing, but I can
Right.
change things around if I have to. I can do whatever I want, right? Hi, Nancy, welcome back.
Hey, Bob.
Nancy, will I get a surprise from you this year when I'm in Cape Cod, do you think?
I'm sorry.
I've had it every year, all 10 or 11 years I've been playing up in Cape Cod in the summer. You always surprise me. So now I'm probably going to know. You'll come up and go, of course you're coming.
Oh, now you take me for granted. Is that it?
No, it just means that anyway. Hi, Penny. I see Penny's out there watching too. And somebody else I just meant to say hi to too. So, and hi to Jean Jekyll too, and Happy and Sam and Ted and Kathy. All right. You ready?
You were once my one companion. You were all that mattered. You were once a friend and father. Then my world was shattered. Wishing you were somehow here again. Wishing you were somehow near. Sometimes it seemed if I just dreamed, somehow you would be here. Wishing I could hear your voice again, knowing that I never would. Dreaming of you won't help me to do all that you dreamed I could. Buzzing bells and sculpted angels, gold and monumental, seem for you the wrong companions. You were warm and gentle. Too many years fighting back tears. Why can't the past just die? Wishing you were somehow here again, knowing we must say goodbye. Try to forgive, teach me to live, give me the strength to try. No more memories, no more silent tears, no more gazing across the wasted years. Help me say goodbye.
That was
Nice,
beautiful,
Nancy.
Nancy. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
And even brought my
love that.
computer back to life.
I love that. That's the only one I always like. I don't push at the piano bar because I always, sometimes we're having, it's very upbeat and somebody wants to do that at the wrong time. But I love that song. It's just that people always ask me to play the piano bar at the wrong time.
Oh, and you know what?
It's like when you're when everybody's doing a rip-roaring sing-along, like at Odette's one, like a 1:30 on a Saturday night, and someone come up and go, "Send in the clowns." Like, oh, yes.
They're already here. Yes, they're already here. And you need to have someone like Nancy singing it too, and not somebody who's had 7 beers, saying, "I want to sing some Phantom." So
anyway, while we're getting ready for next year, I want to also say hi to David Rickles out there too, and our friend Louisa Haggerty and Christopher are watching. And while Kurt is getting ready too, Michael and I also want to thank you for supporting our show so we can keep it going, because we still have the same overhead, if not more, since we started this. So Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, Cash, whatever, anything supporting our show and our wonderful team, our team of Michael, Bob, and Christian. But Christian is a team in himself, doing such amazing work for us all week and promoting our stuff, and his crazy fun graphics, having me dressed as Robert Preston tonight. That was hysterical, or something. I don't know what that was. It was hysterical. Hi, let me say hi to him, Christian, right now. Hi, Christian.
Hi, Bob.
Why don't I say hi to you right now while we're just getting a moment and our next duet's getting ready and situated. How are you tonight?
I'm great.
You know some of these songs too, don't you?
So far I've known them all. And yeah, in fact, dressing you as Robert Preston, I did my research and heard many versions of Trouble, and that was amazing, Kurt.
Wasn't that great?
That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Kurt never disappoints. He's always so much fun. Live, and live, but he is live. He's live here tonight, but when he comes to the piano bar, anywhere he comes, he brightens up a room. He's bigger than life. He's also 6'5", but or something like that. No, 6'2", right? 6'1". 6'4". Okay, well, it's taller than me.
Glad we got that figured out, guys.
I can be.
Anyway, thank you for everything you do, Christian. We all
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
you and love you.
Thanks,
Jesus.
Christian.
And hi, Lorelei, and hi, Sharon Freeman. So, all right, so this is, go
I
ahead.
was just going to say something.
Say
Since
something.
This is a Broadway night. Maybe, I know, you have a very funny audition story that maybe, we could tell about auditioning for Broadway.
Oh, you face me. Okay.
Step in. Step in, yeah. When you talk.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe you're referring to, I had an audition at Lincoln Center for Sweeney Todd and to play the beggar woman, and I got called back, and the company said, if they don't book you for this, I don't know what they're looking for. And I got very into character with it, and I was, she actually was Sweeney's former wife, and now she's like in the dumps, like on Skid Row and stuff. So I start the song, and I'm really into it and really emotional, and I collapse to the floor as she would because she's in the gutter, and I see the piano player hopping over the piano like this, and it took me out of the moment and made me just burst out laughing, and I completely lost the moment, lost the song, and lost the job.
Triple threat.
That's hysterical.
Very good. That's all about Broadway auditions. We all have them. Crazy ones.
Well, I love you're going to do this song. This is something I've done. I just have fun with this every time, and it's just how it speaks for itself. From Little Shop of Horrors.
Lift up your head, wash off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex, wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face, as clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup, don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you sweet understanding. your friend.
Nobody ever treated me kindly. Daddy left early and Mama was poor. I'd meet a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers, me I'd say sure. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside me. Don't give me orders, you don't condescend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide me sweet understanding. Seymour's my
Tell me this
friend.
feeling will last till forever. Tell me the bad times have clean washed away.
Please understand that it's still strange and frightening for losers like I've been. It's so hard to say. Suddenly Seymour,
Seymour,
he
he purified you.
Suddenly Seymour,
Suddenly Seymour,
show me I can.
yes you can learn how to be more.
The girl that's inside me, with sweet understanding,
With sweet understanding,
with sweet understanding,
with sweet understanding, with sweet understanding.
Seymour's
Your Yes.
I feel like in my own private concert over here in the corner. You know,
Don't put baby in the car.
I can see you both. That's like, anyway, I need to adjust. Hold on.
I'd like to think that for those of our friends that listen to Sirius Radio, I'd like to think that Seth Rudetsky would say, "You guys do a good show too," because I think he's amazing. I follow him on the Broadway station whenever I can, and his interviews are great. And you're back, Michael.
Apparently.
You want to tilt your camera down a little?
Oh yeah, just
Yeah, see?
talk for a bit, Bob.
Oh, okay. I want to say hi to some other people too. I was out there. I also saw Gerard was watching us tonight too, and Dr. George and Donna never miss. Neither does Julie Polinovsky, and our friends Dan and Dee, and all you angels that watch every show and have been so supportive since the day we started this. And Eileen Scheibner is out there. No Edelweiss in tonight's show, even though it's a Broadway song. You can watch it back, but you didn't miss Edelweiss. That's her favorite song. I even planted it for her in the greenhouse window. It's this song. Oh, I love this.
I know you do. They wiped out all my notes and everything here when I restarted, so I have nothing in front of me. So just give me a minute. This is a catastrophic little computer thing going on.
Yeah,
tonight.
wait, do you do your thing? This song, I'm not sure. Was this always in Cabaret?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Always, yeah.
Yeah, it was. For some reason, this was a song I never noticed in the musical Cabaret until Alan Cumming did it in that amazing production he was in. And of course, now Adam Lambert's been doing it on TV. And it's a haunting song. Cabaret is such an important musical. It's just so amazing. So we're going to do this song from Cabaret. If Michael's camera comes back on, I don't know. Maybe it's the computer. Oh, there you are. You're back and you look fine.
I'm back.
You got twinkling lights all around
Yeah,
you.
okay, well, we'll try this. It's a bit of a crapshoot here. Everything's all messed up. I don't care much. Go or stay. I don't care very much. Either way, hearts grow don't waltz when the roof caves in. So if you kiss me, if we touch, warnings fair, I don't care very
Not a pretty song, just haunting, and I just realized you can hear.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
A
little
little
motif in the little
cover.
Cantor Neb. Yeah.
I just think that's so beautiful. I just, like I said, that song had escaped me all those years of the show until I saw Alan Cumming. And we saw that wonderful production, and it just all of a sudden I paid attention to this song. Well, we have somebody coming back. Oh, hold on, I gotta get some special music ready. This is a number I've always wanted to do. Also, I've never gotten a chance to do, and based on how it goes, I may never do it again.
That's true.
Hi, Kurt.
And Kurt's back. Oh, I got to lift it up again. Okay, give me a second.
Oh, that's right. For one time when we had a show, Jane and Molly, my friend Molly, were in the same show, and they're about the same height. Actually, I think Molly's an inch shorter. Molly brought a step stool, so we didn't have to adjust everything every time. It was really funny. It was so hysterical. Molly's like, I love you. You're the same height as me. we didn't. It was very funny. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. You're in frame. That's good.
Yeah.
A lot of running around tonight.
Well, okay, it's good exercise. There you go. Get your steps in. I did my 5-mile walk today at the shore before leaving because it was so nice. And so I got lots of air. Anyway, so Michael, we're going to do a song from Damn Yankees.
Oh, I love
those
it.
Yankees.
Because Damn Yankees is about what? Baseball, and it is now baseball season already.
It is baseball
Go.
season, like next week, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Go Red Sox.
Kurt, are you a Yankees fan, I guess?
No, I mean, he just said go Red Sox, so I take it that you were not a Yankees fan.
Not a Yankee.
Not a Yankees fan.
I'm
Well,
not a Yankee.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like Blanche Devereaux.
Kurt
Golden Girls.
Buckler.
I'm not a Yankee. But anyway, all right, what do you think?
The devil be in the cards. Whenever I'm from time to time depressed, and a trauma wells and swells within my breast, I find some pride deep inside of me as I fondly walk the lane of memory. I see Bonaparte, a mean one, if ever I have seen one, and Nero fiddling through that lovely blaze, Antoinette, dainty queen, with her quaint guillotine. Those were the good old days. I see Indians, a dragon, an empty covered wagon, when scalping the settlers was the latest craze, and that glorious morn Jack the Ripper was born. Those were the good old days. I sit in my rocking chair, easily rocking there, counting my blessings by the score. The rack was in fashion, the plagues were my passion, each day held a new joy in store. Was anybody happy? I see cannibals a-munchin', a missionary luncheon. Years may have flown, but the memories stay, like the hopes that were dashed when the stock market crashed. Those were the good old days. I'd walk 1,000,000 miles or more for some of the gore of those good old days.
Whoa, Kurt Buckler.
Thank you. Wait a minute.
What?
This song isn't over.
There's more?
Maestro.
From the top?
From the top. Let's go for the middle. It was absolutely killing when dentists first were drilling. The longer it took, why, the more I'd praise. And that era of pain, long before Novocaine. Those were the good old days. I doze by the fireside, dreaming of cyanide, never a worry or a care. But how can one measure the infinite pleasure of dreaming of the electric chair? Some people found it shocking. And in the aisles I'd lay 'em with arson and with mayhem. It's a hammy routine, but it always plays. And the greatest encore was the 100 Years' War. Those were the good old days. I'd gladly sail the 7 seas for just one reprise of those good old days. Woo! Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Thank you.
That is so much fun. So much fun.
Guess what, Bob? I got another camera change. I'll be back.
You do? Oh, because of yes, of course. Anyway, we're on our wind down. It is, I guess you could say this is officially, once again, it is Michael time. Hi, Phil Zipkin Day. It's good to see you out there too, as we're on our wind down here in our last couple songs. This is another song I don't think we've ever done on the show, and this is almost one of. So we did a song. The two songwriters that remind me a lot of each other are Jerry Herman and Kander and Ebb. There's something. I guess they were writing around the same time, but there's something about their music. We did a Kander and Ebb song tonight. We did. We didn't do Jerry Herman tonight, did we?
We're doing it now.
We're doing it now. But we're doing it now, right? That's my point. That's where I was going with that until I forgot. And this was one of the, sometimes we always say some of the best scores come from the worst shows that were flops that had the most amazing scores. This is one of them. This show has just never worked and never been mounted to make it work, probably because the story is so sad about Mabel.
They've tried again and again and again. Like
Mabel, what's her name?
Mabel Normand.
Mabel Normand.
But they can't, well, because in real life and in the musical, she dies of a drug overdose, right? It's a sad story. They don't get together. Their love isn't.
How do you make a happy ending out of that?
But it's a Broadway musical with jazz hands. So, yes. But I think they keep trying, and the score is so good that maybe someday they'll succeed, because I think, tastes change.
Such good score.
Tastes do change.
Anyway, so this song is just a song I've always loved, and tonight we're going to get the chance to do the whole thing the way it was actually kind of written.
All right.
So we'll see.
I won't send roses or hold the door. I won't remember which dress you wore. My heart is too much in control. The lack of romance in my soul will turn you gray, kid. So stay away, kid. Forget my shoulder when you're in need. Forgetting birthdays is guaranteed, and should I love you, you'd be the last to know. I won't send roses, and roses suit you so. My pace is frantic, my temper's cross, with words romantic I'm at a loss. I'd be the first one to agree that I'm preoccupied with me, and it's inbred, kid. So keep your head, kid. In me you'll find things like guts and nerve, but not the kind things that you deserve. And so while there's a fighting chance, just turn and go. I won't send roses, and roses suit you so.
So who needs roses and stuff like that? So who wants chocolates? They make you fat, and I can get along just fine without some gushy Valentine. And I'll get by, kid, with just the guy kiss. If he should call me and it's collect, Sir Walter Raleigh, I don't expect. And though I know I may be left out on a limb, well, who wants roses that didn't come from
I love
Jane.
that.
That Jerry
How are
Herman,
you two?
that Jerry Herman knew how to write a song, Bob.
I'll say, right? Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is a nice song. And the whole score's like that, by the way.
I never get to do that where I've never got a chance to do that where she does her rebuttal to his song, which you just got from Jane. So now you two kiss and make up. You two kiss and make up, and let's wrap up the show.
Let's wrap up the
Thank
show.
you, Christian. Thank you all of you for being out there. Wait, we have a final number.
Tonight won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star.
Tonight, I'll see my love tonight, and for us, stars will stop with it all.
Today the minutes seem like hours. The hours go so slowly, and still the sky is light.
Moon, roll bright, and make this endless day, and this night, tonight, the world is full of light, with suns and moons all over the place.
Tonight, the world is wild and bright, going mad, shooting sparks into space. Today the world was just an address, a place for me to live in, no better than alright. But here you are, and what was just a world is a star.
Good night. Sleep well, and when you dream, dream of me. Good night.
See you all next week. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you for sharing live music with us. We love you all for being here, and we love you just period. Thank you for joining us.